Welcome to Key Insights with me, Chrissy, and
Your boy John.
you have your view and I have mine. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm got a little older.
I respect your view and I respect that. We can agree to disagree.
Yeah, I'm not older, man. I don't have time or energy to waste. I'll just be quiet. I just whatever. I'll just zone out. You still be doing your thing. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about right
What
now.
you say? What?
I just zone out, man. That's what I do. So if y'all see me on the couch, and if there's a bunch of rah-rah going around, I promise you, I don't know what you talking about. As I get older, I think that's a good, my superpower right there. That's
Oh my
don't know what
goodness.
you're talking about.
And then like, you, what you say you block out. I mean, I said block. I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. You looking like you Kung Fu Joe over there. He said, "Oh, they try to get me. They'll block that, block that." Okay, so another thing about negative people that I feel like you just gotta cut them off about. You know, if you're going through something and you just want somebody to say some positive things, just some uplifting things. But every time you talk to them, they flip it around and turn it into something about them.
Something always wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't like that. I called you. You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody to talk to. Give me some positive, uplifting words. You know what I'm saying? They flip around. Well, you know, so and so did me like, and I did this, and then it's just like, dang, what happened to me? I ain't want to hear all of that. I'm trying. I need some healing for me. But I get it. You ain't the one that I can come to heal. So I'm gonna go to find somebody else that can do that.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't no healing positive word droppers.
Because life, what the Bible says, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I speak positive, over my life, over my friends, over my family. That's what I do. I believe, you know what I'm saying, that it's no matter what, it's always gonna work out in my favor. I'm winning at everything. That's just how I think. That's how I believe. But a lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? They speak down on situations. Oh, I can't do this. I ain't gonna do it. No, you can't, because it's coming out of your mouth.
That's true.
It's you putting it out there. You know what I'm saying, in the atmosphere. So always speak positive. Don't be so bad or down on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because we all mess up. We all do things. We don't get everything right. Nobody's perfect ever. So just don't be down on yourself. Speak life into yourself and not death.
That's right. Don't be a pessimistic. Be an optimistic.
Right. That's me. Every day is a new day. That's how I think.
So if you're out here like you're saying, you out here saying negative, so like I'm never gonna get this job. You're never gonna get this job because what we see in the physical, there are things going on in the spiritual. So they're listening too. I'll make sure she never get this job.
Right. You should be like, you know what? I know I ain't qualified for this job, but guess what? That job is mine. I'm going to get it.
There you go. Speak it.
Tell your story, baby.
I just thinking, you just gotta believe it. I used to be a very pessimistic, like I had a pessimistic view on life because I had suffered from depression, like really severe, like manic depressive. But I got myself out of it through the grace of God. I really did. It took a lot of prayer, and I got out of it. I started looking at life as the glass is not half empty, but it's actually half full, and it really just it really worked favors for me because from there on I felt like a dark cloud had lifted off of me. Like I actually was able to see sunshine.
Yeah.
So it makes a difference.
Yeah. Shoot, man. You kind of messed me up with that, baby.
What? Oh, because you never been.
No, just talking about depression.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, so.
Yeah.
What? You got depressed? What? So, okay.
I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
speaking on the lines, of depression, I ain't gonna say no name, but I'm just gonna pray, for my friend and his family, and y'all just do the same thing too. You never know what people go through. You know what I mean? What's on a person's mind. Depression can get on you, so heavy that you take yourself out of here. And I just experienced that less than a week ago. You know what I mean? From someone I went to school with, and things happen, and suicide happened. So just wanna send a shout out to them. I ain't gonna say no names, but just know my heart's with your family, bro. That's all I'm gonna say on it. Just shut down a little bit.
Oh, because I said that?
Yeah, man, that depression,
We probably need to segue into something talking about that, because, a lot of people do deal with things in their life, and, we on the outside may not know what's going on with them.
Right.
And sometimes, and I know that when I was, going through dealing with depression, like, I just put on, like, it was a false facade, like, that I was happy or everything was pretty much okay. But in inside, it was horrible. Like, I just felt so down, and I felt really destroyed. And it was like what me and Jonathan, we talked about this plenty of times, when I talked about how I felt like when you're dealing with depression. It could be a beautiful day outside, or things could be going on in your life that are possibly good. They outweigh the bad in your life, but you focus more on the negative. You focus more on things that aren't going right instead of, the things that are going right. So you could be in a room full of people, but you could still feel like you're just by yourself. Yeah, you're alienated. You feel like you're by yourself. So that's one thing with depression, is sometimes you don't even know somebody's depressed. But I think that people that was really kind of close to me, I had family members that was close to me that would notice that things that I was doing wasn't really me, and it was, they picked up on it, like, oh, I think you're going through something. Like, it was like they had that closeness or to understand that I was, but majority of people, they didn't have a clue, not a clue at all.
Yeah. And one thing we need to do, with this depression stuff, everybody have little bouts with it, but I believe us in the black community, we just feel like we just some super warriors that mentally we can handle anything, when in actuality we need to be talking about some stuff.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I mean?
We do. That is so true. We
internalize something, we let it eat at us, trying to keep this a secret, don't want nobody to know, trying to, like you said, keep up this facade like everything is okay, and it's really not.
Yeah.
And depression leads to stress, and stress taking us out of here like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, depression and stress together, that's a killer. Yeah. So, if you got problems, talk to somebody. Somebody positive. Right.
Not negative, but somebody that's positive. They got some good words to say. Like, I've had friends that call me, they have, like, something going on. They be like, I call you because I know you're going to tell me the truth. And I always, speak positive. No matter what it is, I believe you can get out of it. Yeah. You can see, you can get, it may be storming now, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you have to be willing that you're going to just go through it, endure it, and then make it out. Yeah. You just can't give up and fall into it. Like, I'm telling you, like, I had to, it was a spirit of depression. I prayed it off of me. I actually seen it, So, you have to be mindful, like, what it is that's attacking you. It's certain things that just attack you. And sometimes, it's generational. Depression or mental illness, whatever it is, it's generational. Like, even negative people, negative energy, that could be generational. You just got negative mother, father, aunts, uncles. I mean, it could go down the line. And I think some people just don't really think about it, but think about it. If you got, all your aunts or whatever, or uncles, or even your mother, all of them talk the same way, talk down to everybody, that's generational.
Yeah. And another thing too, on that line, talking about moms and parents in general, speak life into your kids.
Yeah.
Every time you see them, don't talk down or negative to them. Just think about when you was a kid, you can do everything right. I know I didn't.
I didn't either.
You know what I mean? But
and a lot of you didn't either. You know what I'm saying? We sit up here talking about these kids bad like that. You know you was hell running when you was younger. Stop it. We talking bad about these children. You was just as worse. I think that you need to help uplift it.
Yeah.
Uplift it.
Say something good to them, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know how you can make somebody's day. What if that person was actually, I'm just saying this stream, if that person was actually thinking about, maybe ending their life, but then somebody, came along and maybe just took some time out to talk to them. Yeah. Just a genuine like, hey, how you doing? How you couldn't have changed that person's life?
Yeah. I remember I hurt my dad's feeling one time a little bit.
What did you do?
My dad, we wasn't in the same house, you know what I mean, as a kid. But my dad was always there. Anytime I needed him, he was there. I called him, he was there. He came to every ball game. My dad was there, but he wasn't there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Physically. But and I get on my kids for the same thing too. Like, I didn't call my daddy a whole lot like I should have, like during the week or whatever. And I get on my kids for that, and then they be like, but Dad, we love you, we be busy. Okay, I'll be busy too. But I called my daddy one time, and he said, what you want now? And I'm like, and I was just calling to talk to him. I wasn't calling him to ask him for nothing, but I guess that I had got in a routine that when I called him, I asked for something. Because I was his only kid, so, you know what I mean? I asked him. So, when he said that, I was like, man, I wasn't calling to ask you nothing. I was just calling to talk to you, to see how you was doing. I said, but since you said that, every time I call you, I'm going to make sure I ask for something.
That you wrong.
I know, but I think that kind of hurt his feelings because he thought I was calling to ask for something instead of just talking.
But you was a child, you didn't know. But you really do have people that only call you when they want something.
That's true.
You're like, dang, that as soon as you see the number, you're like, I ain't gonna pick up because I know they want something. I give you the cold shoulder. What you talking about? If you one of those type of people, you won't get my. I'm not picking up.
That's cute.
I'm not picking up. Believe that. I'll be like, I don't have nothing to offer. You done drained me. I can't have that. No, thank you. But yeah, that's a good thing. I don't think children don't really think like that.
Yeah.
And to be fair, when I was a child, I didn't think like that. I didn't think like, I don't know. When you're a child, you don't think like grown-ups.
Yeah, because me myself, I was busy with sports and girls and
everything.
Yeah, in the project playing ball or whatever, just being my friends, whatever,
Yeah, you don't think like that. But I think as parents, parents, we need love too.
Yeah, I'll be feeling hurt sometimes, Johnson, Deacon, Caden. I know y'all gonna watch this too. I had to call my babies out, you know what I'm saying? I'll be feeling hurt sometimes because I feel like I have to be one to call more, you know what I mean?
They're living their life.
Yeah, they're living their life too, but
What was you doing when you were living your life?
Man,
This is what I'm talking about. When we were that age, we wasn't running down our parents like that. I know I wasn't. I was doing everything I wanted to do. Like my mother called me, hey, how everything going? Everything's great. Everything's great. But I'm just saying, because I was so busy, I'm like, I'm doing me. I'm busy doing me. I wasn't thinking like that. But as a parent, she was still always concerned. And now that I'm a parent, I see, where she was coming from. I'm always concerned about my children. Is it to say that they always going to say, hey, let me pick up the phone, call mom today? They may not, but I may think like, I wonder what they're doing today. So, I mean, that's just part of growing.
Yeah.
That's part of growing.
Yeah, but I got one that's kind of like me, you know what I'm saying? Call me more than anybody. Always asking for stuff.
Okay, we not...
All right. Thank you guys for checking us out again. You know, my lovely wife right here. But we're going to cut this video short, man, until we see you again. We want to say thank you for checking us out. And smash that like button and subscribe if you have not. And click that bell, you know, so you get this good content we're giving you out.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Continue to be blessed.
Be blessed up. Peace. Never mind. No, I'm just kidding.